Thank you, Franklin. 8 years ago, I believe it's been 8 years since 9/11. I want to just read a letter from Senator Nelson, who sent this to me. The Honorable Frank Ordis, Mayor of Pembroke Pines City Commission. Dear Mayor and Commissioner, I'm sorry I cannot be with you on this important day of remembrance and reflection. It was 8 years ago today that America and the world were shocked by a group of cowardly terrorists. We gathered today to honor those who died and to pay tribute to the families and friends they left behind. It is fitting that on this 8th anniversary, we also remember those who were injured and the bravery of the firefighters, police officers, National Guard, and many others who risked their lives on 9/11 in the days and weeks that followed. Thousands of Americans perished that day, but the ideals and values they lived for did not, have not, and never will. We continue to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. May these dead forever rest in peace. May the loved ones left behind feel deep comfort, and may God always bless the United States of America. Senator Bill Nelson, we thank you for that. Now let me introduce Pastor Keith Tokar, who has been our Master of Ceremonies for these since our inception. Pastor Tokar.
Thank you, Mayor Ordis. I'm going to invite those who would like to join me now in an invocation to bow your heads at this time. Present the colors. Would you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance that will be followed by our national anthem by Deborah Hartman. Would you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
May we never forget, and may God bless America. Thank you. Be seated. Now, some of our commissioners from the great city of Pembroke Pines are going to come and share their thoughts.
Again, good morning and thanks for all of you for attending the memorial service today. And I remember it. And remember what Bill Nelson said. They were cowards who did this action. It's not a brave person to do what they did. It takes a coward to think that they're heroes and hurt people and disrupt all of their lives. So again, today, we don't forget, even though it's 8 years later, we will not forget. So let me say, ask the Vice Mayor to come up and say a couple of words, Vice Mayor.
Early in the morning of September 11, 2001, in a senseless act of terrorism, 19 hijackers took control of 4 U.S. airplanes in an attempt to destroy our nation's financial and political centers. 2 airplanes were crashed into the World Trade Center, another into the Pentagon, and the last whose target was either the U.S. Capitol or the White House, crashed near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. The Pentagon was badly damaged. New York's World Trade Center was completely destroyed. A section of the World Trade Center ruins lies here in City Hall, an honored gift from the City of New York to the residents of Pembroke Pines.
Commissioner Carl Schechter.
Good morning. I want to talk to the kids. I want to talk to the children. Most of you are too young to remember what we're talking about here this morning. And I hope that you never have an opportunity to remember the things that we're remembering today. My prayer for today, when I was your age, a long time ago, we had in the United States a War Department. That changed to a Defense Department. I hope that this generation will change that to a peace department, and every country in the world will have a peace department.
Commissioner Presky.
I too want to talk to the kids. Read history, learn from it. Learn that, for example, on 9/11, my wife and I were in Lloyd's, Ireland. People of other countries came to the aid of the United States of America. They helped us. They're still helping us. I want you to learn from that history to help yourself. That's the good news.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Seifel.
Good morning. I guess my message is going to be to all of you. And it clearly is that this is a day that we should always remember for various reasons. But what we should take from this is the lesson that we should love and honor and always take the opportunity to tell those around us, our family and our friends, how much they mean to us and how important they are in our daily lives. That's a lesson we need to learn, that one day they're here and it's possible that tomorrow they're not. So take that back with you. Cherish those that are closest to you. Tell them every single day how much they mean to you, how important they are in your life. Whether it's your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, your police officer on the corner, the firefighter that you see, they all are important in your life, and you need to make sure that each and every day you let them know how important they are to you. And give them that big hug. Tell them that you love them, and tell them that you want them to be there for you always. So that would be my message to you all, is remember that America is a strong country, but we need to continue to work hard to make it even stronger. And we need to remember those that are closest around us, how important they are. Thank you.
time tragedy strikes, we can always remember what we were doing the exact moment. My experience in 9/11, I was on a flight from Washington, D.C. back to South Florida. I was scheduled on a 2:30 flight in the afternoon. My business was concluded. I decided to stand by for an earlier flight, which I did get on. I was in the air, and the flight attendants came around after an hour in flight and said, we have to land, emergency landing. And I thought there was a hurricane that was around the area. That's the reason we had to do it. No mention about anything else, other than I knew the flight attendant said something happened in New York. We immediately started going down very rapidly with the air brakes on to Jacksonville, Florida with an emergency landing. As soon as I got the door opened up and saw all the reporters and everybody, then knew what happened. It was unbelievable. So I knew exactly what I was doing that day. So again, Pastor Tokar, thank you. I'll call you back.
We have a wonderful group of children here today, and it's appropriate that they too would like to share on this Patriots Day their reflections and also a song with us. The FSU Charter School Chorus will ultimately sing for us under the direction of Mr. Lawrence Daniel.
From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you, Deborah. On behalf of Mayor Orris, Vice Mayor Castillo, and our commissioners, the City of Pembroke Pines, we thank all of you for being a patriot today and coming out to honor and remember those great patriots of 9/11. Thank you.
For such a sad day, this is a beautiful reception.
Yes, it is, and you know, I haven't been here in about a month or so, a couple of months, and you can see the transformation. This room we're standing in is absolutely beautiful with the pictures that are posted and some of the sculptures. But when you see the firefighter now with the spray of the polyurethane on it to accentuate the details, and you see the stone that our great sculptor Ben Menashe has chiseled out, and you see the two grand structures.
They're going to be gorgeous.
It's going to be a magnificent display for the city of Pembroke Pines, and we're certainly proud that we have these talented people willing to expend their energies and their time for our great city.
Yep. So thank you.
Thank you.
Ben Menashe.
Well, I say thank you because you're realizing that we are doing something, but it was a lot of people. Would you please come here, Commissioner, Vice Mayor Castillo? It all started as a group idea, and we all worked together. The city was behind us.
And what you said today was it's time to stop the sadness here we are, everybody's smiling, everybody is appreciating what the two men are doing. And it all started with your germ of an idea.
Well, you know, I have to tell you that for years I couldn't come here. I just couldn't. It was painful. But 8 years have passed, and with the passing of that time comes perspective to put events into place. Those that died at the hands of terrorists on 9/11, they don't want our sadness anymore, and they don't want our mourning. What they want is
sometimes
for
you can't
us.
help it.
That's true.
I mean, he'll tell you every time I touch that fireman, I cry.
But I believe that what they want from us is to build a better America and to remember how precious our freedom and liberty is.
We'll never forget.
And when I go out and I look at the beautiful artwork that has been put together, we are going to have one of the most outstanding 911 memorials in the world.
I saw some of the memorials that other cities have done.
Can't compare.
They can't compare.
I think it's going to be amazing. Now, I want the residents to know that the City Commission has established a special fund. It's called the City of Pembroke Pines 911 Memorial Fund. And what we're asking is that folks who have a feeling for that most devastating day in American history, write a check. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Write a check and send it to City Hall in the name of the 911 Memorial so that we can build the building in which these beautiful statues will forever be held.
Great idea.
Behind us. So
Great
I
idea.
reach out to everyone, and I do that. And I'm not just saying, I'm going to be the first check. And I want to make sure that others follow in that tradition. I know that the mayor will be there, Commissioner Schechter will be there.
You make it out
It's
to
important.
911
It should be made
Memorial
out to
Fund.
the City of Pembroke Pines 911 Memorial Fund. It is a tax-deductible contribution. We have to raise approximately $300,000 in order to get things done.
Not so much.
Times are tough, but
Not so much.
for this, our city should stand tall and get the job done.
We'll get it done.
Ben,
We'll get it done.
I think we will.
I want to announce on camera here that Calvin Giordano, Dennis Giordano, committed $50,000 to the building. And we're going to go out and get some more money. I just want to tell everybody that the generosity of Dennis Giordano to commit $50,000.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. So we really on
We have
our
a start.
way. We are on our way. It will happen.
As we all know from all the many times we've been out here, this is Felix Gonzalez, who has been sculpting in metal. He did the firefighter, that magnificent 8-foot firefighter, and now the little girl climbing out of the rubble, the first two of the 4 pieces.
Well, the first two were the 2 towers are outside.
Oh, that's right, the towers, I forgot them.
They were done first. And then I started the firefighter and the little girl.
Okay, this is Maite. She's an ambassadress from Solidary, a charitable organization that presented us with this plaque saying that they're willing to help us in any way and be behind us for 9/11. And I guess I'll give you this. You are...
On behalf of the city, thank you very
Okay.
much. Appreciate your help, and you're always welcome in this city.